It's time now for the Peter Channel Sawed Off News of this late Tuesday night, July 19th, 2016. And just before the Peter Channel signs off tonight, a summary of late night news odds at the 11th hour on this late Tuesday night. Peter Wiggins there, news odds top story at the 11th hour is Melania Trump walked on stage to deliver a speech on the overnight of the Republican National Convention in Cleveland on Monday as questions over Melania Trump's speech set off finger pointing. A Kansas City, Kansas police officer was shot and killed Tuesday afternoon while responding to a reported drive-by shooting. Roger Ailes, the negotiated departure as chairman of Fox News. The first out of 2016 has blown away temperature records kept up by a regular June once again, bumping in the odds that 2016 will be the hottest year to record globally according to data released on Tuesday. Wisconsin residents who lack ID can vote in November election. As judge says people who can get ID can vote as long as they sign a written statement explaining why they can't obtain the authentication. Yale University has offered a dishwasher who resigned after smashing a racist stained glass window his job back, but Menifee wants other racist imagery removed before he accepts. Turkish Prime Minister Binali Yildirim confirmed on Tuesday that an official request was sent to the United States for the consideration of Fethullah Gulen, a suspect linked to the Friday's coup attempt according to the state-run media. For all the militarization of territories squabbling in the South China Sea, there is at least one good reason for all the nations involved to work together. Fish Lave. London, England. The UK government does not plan to trigger Article 50 of the Lisbon Treaty in the UK's departure from the European Union before the end of the year, the country's High Court was told Tuesday. A US-led coalition in Syria has killed more than 100 civilians since June and more than dozens more than airstriking in around the ISIS-controlled city of Mariupol, according to several human rights groups. San Diego, a man with critical record in history of mental illness was charged Tuesday with a string of deadly attacks on sleeping old men in San Diego, two which were set on fire. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Louisiana capital is marked with memorials, flowers, balloons, and stuff. The says Louisiana capital city struggles with 2 weeks of violence. Cleveland, Republicans prosecutors a case against Hillary Clinton Tuesday on the same night that they chose Donald Trump as their presidential nominee. Tokyo, Asian stocks stepped back early on Wednesday after a record run on the Wall Street showed that signs that Peter did not, while the dollar arguing in a former fire against the basket of currencies followed with the upbeat U.S. Microsoft's cloud push continued to pay off last quarter with the revenue from insurance services more than doubling from the same period last year, the company reported on Tuesday. Sydney BHP Biltron Limited BHP 5.06% will tip more iron ore into the global market in the year. It has managed to show a few signs of holding back output, but the commodity is out of Western glut. This year's record article is probably for everybody. If you are blue whale, the water in the most of the world's oceans wouldn't be so murky that you wouldn't be able to see all folks. NASA has availed a new exercise its device will be used by or cruisers to stay healthy on their mission to Mars. Meteorologists have discussed with Blue as tonight the full black moon rises. Cleveland, 13 staff members of the California delegation have experienced unique about the thousands of delegates, volunteers, and party officials who travel here to the National Convention. As California staff workers are sidelined by illness. White cabinet is treatable. Researchers say a potential vaccine could prevent reproductive problems and blindness in people who don't know that they have the STI. 8 different diabetes drug classes are examined on a list. Failed to demonstrate improved cardiovascular of all-cause mortality compared with the placebo. Senator Jeff Sessions, Republican Alabama, wasted no time during a speech at the first night of the Republican convention since fire why Donald Trump was victorious. Washington, Donald Trump supporter Ben Carson. Compared to a transgender person to someone who wakes up one morning and decides she is Afghan after watching a movie, read books about Afghanistan. Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack and Senator Tom Menifee came of Virginia have emerged as leading candidates along the list of finalists, so Clinton is considered for her vice presidential running mate according to interviews with multiple sources. Mansfield. Haley Wall plays princess like Cinderella and also from the Disney movie Frozen in her spare time, but it's real life. That's a teen dealing with type 1 diabetes that inspires hope in children and adults finding a disease that affects more than 1 million Americans. But she's equally well known for her well-promoted and fundraising Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation over the past several years. Her family and supporters have raised almost $40,000 in the cause. An active teenager, Audible student, well said to have had diabetes since age 8, hasn't surprisingly cramped her style. However, the temperature was in the 80s and it was humid out Tuesday, but U.S. Representative Joseph Kennedy to cover suit to play soccer with the children at the Balfour Riverwalk. When Sheriff Thomas Hodge to play bracelet tensions between African Americans and police on President Obama. He was acquitted. Sentiments expressed by other law enforcement officials, but the president's defenders say that it changed his fault. Realm of town officials will spend the next few months trying to convince voters to approve funds for a new municipal complex. Not Federer. Selectmen of the electric company should pledge on a Monday to work together to explore the potential for solar energy in the town, but labor questions stand in the way. Salem, Massachusetts, a man and woman in Massachusetts have been convicted to charge of a sexual assault of a 16-year-old girl and recorded an attack using Snapchat. Peter Chell News Time is now 11:05 on this late Tuesday night, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Let's study off with MBTA, where the red line express minor delays tonight due to early law for track work, and Silhouette S4 express with minor delays to disabled bus on the commuter rail, and the ferries day out. Looking good. Alright, take a look at our highways and byways. We're 95 to the southbound side, back to the Vermont side to the George Washington Bridge, West Side Highway, Little Side, George Washington Bridge area, Lincoln Tunnel on the westbound side is backed up Midtown Tunnel, slow on both ends. FDR driving on the northbound side, so from Lower Manhattan all the way to Harlem. 278 on the westbound side of the so from 475 wide to Brooklyn Bridge, and then Hipper's getting around the Veterans Bridge, Belt Parkway westbound side, so at 678 out of the JFK Airport. 95 at the northbound side, also Fairfield and Raven stretches. Remember Parkway, the southbound side is backed up from Sanford. 95 at the northbound side is backed up between Route 9 and North Saybrook, Route 12 and New London. I-84 eastbound side, Little Side in New Britain, and 95 at the southbound side. On the northbound side, it is slow around 152 in North Attleboro, Massachusetts. Mass Pack westbound side, it is backed up for 128 western all the way to Route 9 in Framingham. Mass Pack eastbound side is backed up for Natick all the way to Weston. Mass Pack westbound side, it is backed up around the New Quarter Southeast Expressway. Southbound side, it is backed up for the Quincy stretch. Mass Pack eastbound side, it is from South Boston to the Logan Airport. 485 on both ends, also at Route 2 out in Littleton, and then Hip getting around a long stretch, and then 485 to the southbound side is back to around 213 in Lawrence, and 95 to the southbound side, it's so from 495 Newburyport all the way up to 113. 91 on the northbound side, it is back to around the Northampton, Mass Pack interchange with I-91 in Chickpea, it's also and New York State 3 on the eastbound side, also on 890 Schenectady, and New York State 3 eastbound side, also before 390 in Henrietta, and up in Northern New England. Spotted turnpike on both ends also, and main turnpike on the northbound side also after the Falmouth Spur. 295 on the southbound side also before the Falmouth Spur. 95 on the main turnpike on the northbound side is backed up around 295, and main 95 on the northbound side is backed up to 202 in Augusta. Peter Channel News Time, 11:07 on this late Tuesday night, and it is time now for a weather report. And it turned out to be a beautiful evening for the Timmy Brown concert at the Norton Library, and everybody had a blast. Alright, 7-day forecast. Oh, how's those weather outlook? Day 1 tonight. How's weather not expected to have, but day 2 is out on Monday for Monday. The potential for scattered severe thunderstorms Friday afternoon and evening, but a lot of uncertainty remains. If any severe thunderstorms are developed, the main risk will be temperature, straight line, wind gusts, and large hail. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, West Coast got about 53 degrees, calm wind. For Wednesday, South got about 83 degrees, calm wind carried to west about 6 miles an hour afternoon. Wednesday, Coast got about 56 degrees, southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour. For Thursday, South got about 88 degrees, west about 3 to 8 miles an hour. For Thursday night, West Coast got about 60 degrees, southwest about 3 to 8 miles an hour. For Friday, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorm may after 3 p.m. but before 3 a.m. Pitch about where it was. Mostly sunny to Muskoka, have about 80. Now, high about 90 to about 69 degrees, chance pace to 35%. For Saturday, most sunny podcast, but 92 about 69 degrees. For Sunday, most sunny podcast, but 83 about 69 degrees. For Monday, chance showers and thunderstorm, parts of the Muskoka, 92 about 68 degrees, chance pace to 30%. And for Tuesday, 30% chance showers and thunderstorm, parts of the 87, chance pace to 30%. Currently, not near 61 degrees overcast, guys. Humidity 84%. 60 Celsius in Taunton and out of Norton, 61 degrees. And humidity is 79%, and that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Start-Off News on this late Tuesday night, July 19th, 2016. Good night. See you tomorrow morning. Good night. Right now, the time now, 9 minutes after 11 o'clock with this late Tuesday night, and the Peter Channel will be signing off for the night. Peter will have a good night. See you tomorrow morning with a morning report. Good night.